Hi, I'm Patrick Gilmore, and this is Deconstructing Destiny. As you know, I'm an expert on all things Destiny, especially her engines, but I'm a hands-on guy, and the writers could probably explain things a little more clearly. You know, not better, just, I think, clearer.
Launched hundreds of thousands of years ago. Faster than light, yet not through hyperspace. Who knows how far it's traveled?
Well, it's the eternal struggle of a science fiction writer is the detail of the science. Brad and Paul Mully are very good at making sure that at least it's possible.
Under the current understanding of physics, nothing can go faster than the speed of light, because at that point it requires infinite energy and the ship reaches infinite mass, which is, you know, bad. An FTL drive just means a machine that can make a ship break the laws of physics and go faster than light. And it's been around in science fiction as that acronym for years and years and years and years.
When the ancients designed the ship, they were FTL capable, but they didn't have the type of hyperdrive engines that we see later in contemporary ships.
In SG-1 and Atlantis, the faster than light travel is done through hyperspace, which is a whole different way of traveling. Brad and Rob wanted to create an environment that was not as easy as it was for the ancients down the line. It's sort of the faster than light 1.0 to hyperspace is 2.0, you know. It's not quite as fast as hyperspace. It's not quite as efficient.
This ship was supposed to be older than all the other ships that we've ever encountered. So there had to be reasons why this was not the state of the art now. It takes a considerable period of time to start up, and once engaged, it has to be engaged for a certain amount of time as well. You can't take a short jump.
The first season, when we had no control of the ship, we just had to go along for the ride. There was the countdown clock telling us 10 hours or 6 hours or however many hours we had before we jumped back into FTL. Once we got control of the ship, there have been several instances where it would be really nice. We drop out of FTL, we're attacked by an alien race, we need to jump back into FTL. Well, we can't, because we have to wait a certain amount of time before we can do that. That just makes for heightened jeopardy, better storytelling, I think.
Does this mean you fix the ship?
They wanted to create a whole different look for it, too. I remember when we were first starting off, sitting down with Mark Sabella and saying, this can't look like the hyperspace of SG-1 and Atlantis. It has to look different. Whereas the hyperspace in those shows was this kind of tunnel, psychedelic tunnel that you were traveling down.
Hyperspace was kind of cool, but we didn't want to show Destiny sailing through hyperspace. It's kind of unattractive. I wanted there to be a sense of a ship at sea, a sense of color and the bow wave that drifts across Destiny and is created in the faster than light effect.
This was more like just plowing through water. You see stars streaking by, but you also just sort of see this FTL wave going through and creating those, you know, those waves and the ripples, which I thought was pretty cool.